Hey, it's those Utah sisters, and in this video, we're going to be teaching you how to play Snake Eyes with your students. So, Snake Eyes requires you to download this PowerPoint template right here. You need 2 dice per student, so 2 dice for every student in your class, and then you need some sort of timer, okay? When you click the PowerPoint right here, it's going to open up like this on, I believe, Microsoft Slides, and it was created in PowerPoint, so you cannot play it from this mode right here. You're going to want to click this File button, create a copy, and download a copy to your own computer. When you do download it, it's going to open up in a PowerPoint like this in the actual PowerPoint like app, and that's where you need to be able to play the game, just so you're aware. Okay, instructions of the game. So students partner up and they place a whiteboard or scratch paper in front of them. Every student should have their own whiteboard or scratch paper, but they can also share if need be. Each student receives 2 dice. A question is going to appear on the board, some content question that you're working on with your kids. And the partners will work together to solve it. Once they have their answer, they write it down and they check it with the teacher. You are going to start a timer, any length that you feel is appropriate for how long that question should take them. And any group that checks off their answer with you before the timer goes off gets to play a round of Snake Eyes. So let's say I set my timer for 2 minutes. When the timer goes off, all the groups but 2 have checked it off. Everyone but those 2 groups gets to play a round of Snake Eyes. The 2 groups that didn't finish or didn't answer correctly will use the time when everyone else is playing Snake Eyes to finish the problem or correct their mistake if they made a mistake, okay? Here's how a round of Snake Eyes works. Everybody has 2 dice in front of them, and the teacher will set a 30-second timer. A target will appear on the board, so it's going to tell them what it wants them to roll. For example, Snake Eyes. If it says Snake Eyes, they're trying to roll 2 ones, okay? Both partners will just start immediately rolling their dice as quickly and as many times as they can during that 30 seconds. For every time I roll a Snake Eyes, if that was my prompt, I'm going to put like a tally mark on my paper. My partner is doing the same thing and keeping their own tally marks. When the 30-second timer goes off, we add our tally marks together, and that is our score for the round. So I put an example right here. If the prompt says 3 and 5, my partner and I continuously roll anytime. That should say 2 and 5. Silly me. So anytime I roll a 2 or a 5, a 2 and a 5, sorry, or a 5 and a 2, because kids are always like, what if I roll a 5 and 2? Well, that's the same thing, guys. I put a tally mark on my paper. When the timer goes off, I had 3 tally marks. My partner has 1. So our score for that round was 4. Then we just go back to another question. Another question appears on the board, and the process just keeps repeating itself, okay? Throughout the game, special bonus points rounds will appear. During these rounds, all students will roll their dice once and leave them face up on the table. So I'll roll my 2 dice one time and leave them face up on the table. A random target is then revealed. If one partner rolled that target on that one roll, I earn my team 5 bonus points. If me and my partner both happen to hit the target, which would be crazy, then we earn 10 bonus points for our team. The game continues until all questions have been completed, and then the team with the highest score wins. Let me show you the PowerPoint so you kind of get an idea. I'm going to do from beginning. So this is the title slide. So you will enter your question here, and the question will just appear on the board. Kids will solve it on their whiteboard or whatever, okay? Then it gives you a spot to type the answer. So you can be like, the answer was 34, right? Great. And then you'll be like, okay, if you answered 34, grab your 2 dice. The prompt is any set of doubles. So a 1, a 1, a 2, a 2, a 3, a 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Anytime you roll doubles, you're going to put a tally mark. 30-second timer, mark gets set, go. And kids just start rolling furiously and keeping track, okay? Then they tally up their scores. Round 2, another question, another answer. The prompt this time is you must get double 5s, 2 5s. If you get 5 and 5, you get a point. Go. 30-second timer. Round 3, Snake Eyes. Round 4, bonus points. Everyone roll your dice right now and leave them face up on your table. So everyone does it and you say, okay, hands off. No one can change your dice. If you rolled a 5 and a 3, you get to double your team score this time. You get to double your team score, right? And then next time, double 6s, double 2s. Here we go. Bonus points, roll your dice this time. If you rolled 2 odd numbers, you now need to subtract 5 from your score. So on and so forth. So hopefully that made sense. If you decide to play this in your classroom, tag us at those Utah sisters.